welcome to my kitchen. We're going to be doing some pickles today. So I'm going to bring you in closer and we're going to make some fermented pickles. So come on. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to be doing some fermented dill pickles in the ball fermentation kit. So I have already prepared the brine right here, and I'm going to cut my cucumber up and get everything in the jar, and I'm just following the directions in the kit for that. I know the angle on this is very weird. I apologize. I'm sorry. But I am going to cut off. Oops, I forgot I had the lid on that. I'll get that in a minute. I'm going to cut off both ends of the cucumber and just put that in there. And then I'm just going to slice it into some fairly thick slices because that's what I like. I like a thicker pickle. There we go. And then it says to put it in, and you want to leave like 2 inches of headspace, because you're going to put this spring in it. Okay, I'm also going to get my dill, and I just bought this at the grocery store because, you know, I ain't got none in my garden. I'm just going to take this whole thing of dill and I'm just going to stuff it down in here with my cucumbers. And then, okay, so packed cucumbers and seasonings. There's at least 2 inches of headspace. Pour salt water brine over to cover by 1 inch. Okay. There we go. We're going to pour this in. Cover by 1 inch. That's almost all of it. To find my debubbler. I am going to debubble this. And really get that dill down in there. There's that. Okay. And now I'm going to just, then you take and place the spring on top of the cucumbers. And then you take the lid and you screw the lid down on top, like so. There you have it. It says check daily to make sure vegetables remain submerged. After 24 hours, there'll be visible bubbles on the top of the brine. So we'll just check this daily. I will update on Instagram. So there's that. And now I have another wide mouth jar that I'm actually going to sterilize real quick. And then we're going to do another batch of pickles. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I have my other quart jar here, and I am going to do this one slightly differently. I'm actually going to put some of the dill in at the bottom, and then the cucumber. rest of the dill on the top, like so. Then I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of pickle crisp to the jar. I'm going to see if this helps my pickles be crispier. This is some brine that I had already made up with just some pink Himalayan salt and some water. And I'm just going to pour that in here and see how far we get with that. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to put the rest of this, because waste not, want not, right? Maybe not the rest. And then what I'm going to do is I have this river rock here, and I'm going to put it in a plastic bag, even though I have washed it multiple times. Still, it's a rock. Put it in a plastic bag, and I'm going to use this as my weight, because I don't have any actual weights. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a regular, let me pour some of this out. Just a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a regular canning lid. This is just the regular 2-part canning lid. And I'm going to set that on top and just kind of just barely tighten it down. And learning from last time I did this, I am going to take some paper towels and put some paper towels underneath this one, because it does tend to seep as the bubbles start to form. And there you go. So I've got my, you can't see, I've got my ball fermentation kit dill pickles in here, and I've got my homemade fermentation kit pickles here, and I will update on Instagram how both are doing as the days progress. So make sure you go over there and follow Dancing Italian Urban Farm on Instagram, and follow along in our pickle journey.